We need a series name. What's this called?
Series name. ChatGPT. Ooh.
Innovate and execute.
Shark Tank, but make it broke. CEO of bad decisions. How to not start a business. Fake it till you make it. The hustle hallucination.
Ramen and revenue. This is racist though. Is it Pitch Police or is it Broke Sharks? Broke Tank.
It's Broke Tank.
No, Broke Tank just
That's a Broke Tank.
Broke Tank. Alright, what about
We flip for it. We flip a coin for it.
Johnny.
Fuck yes.
Okay.
Broke Tank.
Broke Tank.
Let's go, baby.
We should probably explain how this series works.
Okay, so basically how this series works is whenever we start a podcast, or ideally each night, we'll basically just come up with one business idea. We'll come up with a why, kind of like what problem we're solving, and a name.
And application.
An application.
No, there's only three things. Purpose, target audience, and application.
No.
Have we thought of... Oh,
I haven't even thought about it.
Yeah, I have not, so we'll just be...
Okay, I feel like we should come up with a topic first. Like...
let's niche down.
No, let's just do like an AI generator. Give us a topic and we'll just think of ideas and
Okay.
about it.
Yo, I actually mess with this a lot.
Just give us like a niche.
Digital products for creators.
That's what I'm doing, dog.
No, but this is like a template for editing presets
Oh, I
stuff.
see what you mean.
But it's kind of like Capcut. Capcut already has that. But like, imagine someone that just wants to do like a day in life video and they don't know how to set it up.
I think you told me this this thing before.
And AI will tell you exactly how to film and like what kind of clips you need to like actually showing your lunch or just showing clips of you eating, funny clips of you talking, conversations, what you do the other day.
Yeah, but then I feel like when people try and film, like it won't be as authentic anymore. Do you know what I mean? When it says like, okay, insert funny clip here, people will just try to be funny and it's just not authentic anymore.
No, that's so valid. But do you think my YouTube videos are authentic? You don't even watch my videos.
I don't watch your videos.
But the thing is, my video it's pretty like bang on what I do in a day though.
Yeah.
Like I just do things the way it is. I don't keep it filtered. I just chuck it, do rough cuts of it, just chuck it on YouTube.
Yeah.
Why don't we do something college related?
College related?
Yeah.
Okay, so what...
We're at college right now. There's a lot of business opportunities here.
There is. Okay, let's think of one.
Okay, but you know what's one thing about living conditions? It's like, you know when you first come up into this room, there's so much external things that you need to buy to deck out the space, like posters and stuff.
Yeah.
But surely there are lots of students that are moving out.
That's what I was saying. Like,
we need to streamline this process.
I feel like we should think about that. That like second years when they're leaving, like half the shit they don't even need.
And then just chuck it on Circle, which is fine. Well, like once you know the people, but before you actually move into college, there should be a process to streamline things.
True.
Where it's like a second place
you come
yeah.
to college.
Like a second hand marketplace, so we can like, yeah, I've got a mini fridge, or yeah, I've got posters you can buy. Like, yeah, I've got this lamps.
I think something good for that, I would say, is an app. Do you know what a problem is? There's no bottle loads next to college. No, we're just yapping about anything.
Yeah.
Any business ventures, ideas.
Yapping. Yo, we need another series name for us just yapping about college in general.
No, that's too much serious. We can just yap on Broke Tank, bro. We're broke for a reason. Change of agenda, guys. We just yap about anything.
Yeah, this is just Broke Tank. Bro, what else do we have to yap about? What is the political state of Ormond?
Political state of... Do you know what, though? I recently went back on... Do you know how, like, before you came to Ormond, you're, like, searching the web of what Ormond is like?
I already knew what Ormond was like.
Oh, because of your brother. Yeah. Okay, so for me and other people, like, before they came to Ormond, they were always searching the web, like, what Ormond is like. Yeah. And you come across these Reddit posts... And then you just read them, and they just basically just shit on Ormond. Like,
bro, I don't understand why people hate on Ormond, bro. Ormond is like one of the best colleges I've been to.
That's what I'm saying.
Just look at my vlog.
It's great.
It's
like,
peaceful.
I remember I signed up to, I registered to go to Ormond, and I put them in number one.
Yeah.
And I remember after that, I was going over the web to see what Ormond was like. Yeah. I was going on Reddit posts, and it was just basically talking. I actually want to go back on Reddit and read it. Let's go
on Reddit time and read this.
Okay, so basically it says, I think that your time at Ormond depends mainly on how well you tolerate social conformity.
Arguable?
It says, if you tend to trust authority figures, and if you're attracted to group identity and tradition, you'll probably love Ormond, and it's probably going to be the best time of your life. and you may well send your kids there and donate lavishly. But if you're not that kind of person, then you probably despise the place.
I would disagree.
It says, okay, for a start, it says social atmosphere at Ormond is very different from that of average student residency. It felt like a continuation of private school. What are your thoughts on that? Did you go to a private school?
Well, I went to a private school in Alice Springs standards, but there's nothing compared to like grammar school, like Scotch.
Yeah,
boys.
I feel like it's very. Yeah, I went to a private school, but my private school was like a very cheap private school.
Yeah, I don't like the fact that they said like group identities and stuff. I really don't know what this.
I don't think that. I feel like there is a lot of identities, but I don't
mean,
think
CAC is a big one.
that's a bubble.
But you can't really blame him though, because CAC is just kind of like.
CAC is.
They have everything in there to survive on their own,
like,
right?
I think I was talking to Patty about this. I was like, CAC is like, it's sick if you're in it.
Yeah.
But then it's like very, like, you feel like there's definitely a bubble when you're not in it.
Yeah, exactly, because they're so tight.
Yeah, exactly. There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, I'm not sure whether I envy that or I don't know, but I love picking though, so.
Yeah, I do like picking this.
I'm gonna pick. Anyways, keep going. Next point.
Okay. And then it says we have college master who gave us speeches and Latin benedictions at a regular formal dinners that students will attend in academic gowns. They make it
Brother,
sound like
it's tradition. It's not like a cult.
Bro,
It's so chill.
they make it sound so bad. Like when I was reading, I'm like, they make it sound so like.
It's literally one line. People,
bad.
if people watch, by the way, if you guys watch my video, it's literally one line of Latin. It's like Benedictus, Benedicax, blah blah blah. Something nostrum, blah blah blah. Amen.
Epta
Nostrum, amen, and then we just say Huzzah, which is just basically
That's
cheers,
it, bro. I think
and that's
it's
it.
sick.
It's like less than 10 seconds. Everyone's having a good time.
It's literally like, yeah, it's great.
Everyone's having a good
You
time.
just eat your bread.
Exactly, eat your bread.
And
As
like
soon
they
as-
give us like notices about stuff. Oh, I think it's pretty sick.
As soon as we Huzzah, everyone just starts yapping and dying. It's the best atmosphere ever.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah.
We had student club chair and student committees. There was even a college anthem. I think they're referring to the
Holy Grail.
The Holy Grail.
That is, okay. I don't know. This Holy Grail was basically made by a bunch of college alumni. A band that started at Ormond. So it's a tradition, like after every smokers, that we sing to, which is pretty chill.
Yeah,
like, how
it's
bad
pretty
is
sick.
that?
Yeah, like everyone is in a very narrow age range from late teens to very early 20s.
Brother, what do they expect? Everyone's out of high school coming to uni.
Bro, what? How do you despise this place?
Yeah.
Because people are late teens and early 20s. What?
It's a good place to be at. People growing into adulthood, bro. You can't. What?
We were lectured about what it means to be Ormondian, and about the college's 5 core values. What are the 5 core values?
I know it somewhere. It's in here somewhere. Where is my college values?
I'll give you a clue. No. I'll give you.
I know of it. Inclusivity, respect,
No.
learning.
No. Yes. You got 1.
Respect.
No.
Bro, there's 6 values for Ormond first of all.
Is it 6 values?
There's 6 values
Okay,
for
well,
sure.
this post is 6.
No, it's community, learning, diversity, integrity, heritage, and respect. Okay, how bad are these 6 values, dog? Community, learning, diversity, integrity.
I feel like they're not even like values. They're just like basic.
Like all school has that, bro. Like you go to
Yeah.
random high school, they have those same values on whatever.
For most residents, this fed the warm and fuzzy feeling that they were part of a privileged club.
I just feel like I'm in a safe space, honestly. This is a safe community. That's all I'm gonna say.
Quick intermission.
Okay, back to the point. I'm
Okay. On the other hand, you might cringe at people's readiness to indulge in what looks like a load of pretense. The frequent mention of diversity might sound comical, like your exclusive $900 a week college is missing the point and overcompensating, or like its members are just trying to assuage
bro. What are they
their
talking
personal
about?
guilt about being white or wealthy.
Whoa! Pause.
Time out.
Time out. Yo, the
Time
amount
out.
of diversity that we have this year at Ormond is crazy.
It actually is.
We have like
I don't think
220
it's
freshers.
comical. Like they're trying to say that they're including all these values just to compensate for the $900 a week.
Okay, like where are you from? You're from Perth.
I'm from Perth.
Yeah.
Australian. I am Chinese and Taiwanese. All right.
Okay, whatever. Chinese, Taiwanese, Australian, blah blah blah. I'm
Okay.
Korean, Chinese, Australian, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
And then you go like what? A bunch of other people that has had a diverse background growing up in different parts
Yeah,
of the
it
world.
is very diverse.
people are not just gonna be here like, oh my god, you're Asian, perhaps you know what I mean. Like what?
No, I feel like it's very diverse, especially like different social groups as well.
Yeah,
Like,
and
there's different age ranges, there's
and
different
their upbringing
like,
as well.
sexualities, there's different races, like
Literally.
it's very diverse. Like I don't think it's comical on how diverse it is.
Yeah, I don't understand.
And second of all, personal guilt about being white or wealthy.
There's no guilt behind anything. It's not like people go around in here just shoving their Rolexes into your mouth though. No one here like flexes
Okay,
their
here's a
wealth.
question.
Well,
Right,
they don't try
not
to.
everyone here is wealthy as well. That's the
Exactly.
thing. Not everyone here is wealthy.
Yeah, exactly.
So that's like another thing.
That's very invalid.
It's a very, very, very false statement. Alright,
How long ago was this Reddit post written?
It was written 5 years ago.
Jeez.
So it was a while ago. But a lot of things are still like similar. Do you know what I mean?
I suppose.
So this is from 2020.
Okay.
2020, when you think about it, is not that long ago. But
Yeah.
Alright, there was also an implicit social hierarchy within Ormond community. For example, rituals performed by students leaders in previous O Week include keeping their own names secret from newcomers.
Okay, that is just a gag. Okay, keep going.
That's just funny.
Yeah.
But labeling each newcomer with an unexplained nickname that they are expected to wear around their neck for the week.
And that was also funny because it's also a gag.
Okay, this one they don't do anymore.
Okay.
But I think they did this previously. Social experiments where new students are peer pressured into throwing buckets of water onto passerbys in public.
We don't do that. We don't.
The passerbys are actors from Ormond, but the newcomers don't know that. I mean, that'd be so funny.
That's so funny.
For like the O-Week leader, that'd be so
Imagine
funny.
someone just crash out on the passerby like, what you can? What are you doing? That would be so funny.
That'd be so funny. Like, looking back, like, even if they did throw up, like, looking back, it would be so funny.
Yeah.
Post-grad residents received better living quarters in a separate facility.
That is facts.
I think that's fair, though.
That's fair. They're doing.
Like, they're post-grads. They're fucking...
Brother, they're like
fucking
25, 26. If you're gonna chuck
Exactly.
them in a room like this, bro, ain't no way.
They're not gonna come to Ormond if
Yeah.
they're living in a space like this.
But I do have
with a bunch of fucking freshers
Yeah.
running around like
Yeah.
dog. They do not want to live here.
But I do have to say, the grad conditions are really nice. It's probably 3 times the size of this room, plus they have their own bathroom, their own toilets.
Yeah, they have TV.
Yeah.
Then basically, matters like how to allocate room preferences, there's significant variation in room quality with no difference in price, were settled by seniority list.
First of all, freshers do not get a say on any rooms. So just to make that clear, you are randomly allocated a room as soon as you come to OE. So you step in, they will have a list that kind of knows which room
To
you're
be
in,
honest, there's
and
no...
they'll take you
I was
there.
talking this with Patty as well. There's no, like, really shit places to live in Ormond.
There is. There's one room that I would never want anyone to go.
Really?
It's called the shoebox.
Is that the
No.
smallest room?
It is the smallest room in MB. It's horrific.
Yeah.
It's literally, I'm not
Well, I
even
feel
sure
like
they have a
second
desk.
year.
It's literally a bed and a wardrobe and that's it. I kid you not. It's literally a bed like this and a wardrobe and that's it.
Apart from some.
But I have to say the O-wing is pretty bad. If you get
No, but
stitched
then
up
if
in
you
O-wing.
think about it, sure the rooms are bad, but the culture there is really good.
Yeah, they have nothing but coaches.
But like,
I love you O-wing people, I'm kidding. Laughing and picking.
I feel fine.
But I do have to say, if you guys ever have the chance, which you probably won't as a fresher, Picking is the best place to be. No,
Yeah, I would
hands down.
say Picking or CAC.
Yeah, MB socializing is kind of awkward.
MB's a bit weird, but
I mean, MB, the only thing there is the clock tower.
yeah,
And the MB bar.
you get good views.
You get
Ish.
these.
Ish.
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 The room itself is not good.
Most people insisted that this social engineering was good for bonding, and that it's not as bad as O Week at rival college, where they insert random crime, fucking whatever. But the results were predictable. People would remark how nobody appeared to interact outside their year group. That is false.
Or I think they're talking about like freshers and second years. And
Yeah,
years.
I do get that, but like.
But also, here's the thing though: freshers are still trying to sort out their way into uni life.
Exactly.
And second years already kind of established their routine, and they kind of want to do well in school. And third years are trying to just grind out school. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Everyone's at a different stage at uni.
You can't kind of like.
You can't have that common ground unless you have like common interests, like a shooting club or like I don't know, a sport or something.
Exactly.
You can't blame that.
I mean, like first few weeks, obviously they're all new people.
Yeah.
Like they're all meeting new people. Obviously, it's gonna be a bit.
I expect everyone to be best friends after just seeing each other.
Yeah,
like, you actually have to talk.
Exactly. But there's the post-grad residents would roam in self-conscious packs, eating at unofficial post-grad tables in the dining hall and keep to themselves. As
guys, post-grads have a busy schedule themselves. It's like a job though. Like doing a PhD or masters is literally like a full-time job.
I've talked to a couple post-grads before and they're hella chill.
Yeah, they're so chill.
They're so chill, like.
And it's not like they'll shoot you down if you sit next to them. They'll probably find it interesting that someone wants to sit with them and they'll have a chat.
Yeah. And anyone who had chosen to start their undergrad degree even slightly beyond their teenage years was widely seen as intimidating, creepy immigrant from a land of people over.
That is so BS, bro.
I feel like this one's very targeted at you.
That one?
Yes, this statement. Your thoughts? What are your thoughts on this comment?
Okay, tell me, do you think I'm having a hard time socializing with people?
No.
Exactly.
I feel like you social as much, like, more than me.
Yeah, it's not that deep. Everyone's just down for a conversation. It's just good, interesting.
But I feel like another thing is that, you look like a fucking 16-year-old, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I do look pretty young for my age, yeah.
You look like it, bro. Like, nobody is ever gonna guess that you're over 20.
Yeah.
I would say if someone had to guess, they'll think you're 18.
Yeah, probably.
Out of the people that I know that are over 20, I know there's you, Paul, and Alex.
Yeah.
It was pretty sad, actually. It felt like genuine human interaction and more like a collection of high school cliques.
But the thing is, cliques will always exist though. People will find common interest and bond over that. It's pretty hard. Like, let's say we're both like really into like, I don't know, business, and the rest of the students is like into partying. Obviously, there's going to be a bit of a difference there.
Yeah, obviously there is going to be cliques around.
It's just common interest bonds people together.
Exactly.
It's
but
not
there's
that
like...
deep. Just find more interest. Be an interesting person.
Exactly.
Yeah, but I do have to specify this. Ormond is a pretty hard college to get into, period.
Yeah. Like I didn't realise that until I actually got here.
Like what? Out of like 600 plus applicants?
Yeah.
Only 200
like more than 600.
Yeah, it's more than 600. Like 800 applicants, 200 got in. It's like a 1 in 4.
It's a 25% chance of getting in.
Yeah, it's like... Because, like, everyone here is a high achiever.
There is. It's actually crazy coming here.
Like you just casually talk to people and you, like, 99 plus ATAR.
Yeah, like, just not even that, like, stuff they've achieved.
It's good. It's crazy stories, everyone.
Yeah, everyone has, like, crazy stories. So it's great. But now it goes on to the perks.
Perks of Ormond. Okay, let's hear it.
Okay, you get academic tutorials, study rooms, lounges, a gym, a rat-infested library. Apparently.
No, the library's condition's great. They clean it every morning, so...
Yeah. I think that was maybe a couple years ago, maybe they had a rat infestation.
Maybe someone forgot to put their food away, but yeah.
Maybe. Parties, bands, theatre, sports, guest speakers, seminars, clubs and committees, all of which is already available on campus to uni students who have an ounce of curiosity and initiatives. I think it's two very different things.
I feel like Ormond events and Unimob events is uncomparable.
It's uncomparable.
Like Unimob events is just kind of like meh. You meet people, they're just kind of like signed up because like it's like word of mouth.
I feel like there's just. I think all the second years said it kind of well. Like a lot of them are NPCs.
Exactly.
I hate to admit it, but like,
bro, Unimob students are NPC, even considering it's the best university in Australia.
Yeah.
Like,
there's a lot of like,
isn't it just
they literally said it right. Like I was like, come on, it can't be that bad.
It is pretty
but
bad.
It is fucking bad.
That's why I spend most of my time at college and not on campus.
Yeah, exactly.
And I have no regrets.
Like exactly.
People at uni, they go to class, they lock in and they lock out, bro. Instantly.
That's it. Like,
that's it. No socializing, nothing.
Exactly.
And that's a good culture about Ormond, though. I feel like they'll make an effort to make you meet people.
Yeah.
They'll, especially during O week, they will put you in like different groups to make sure that you have a chance to talk to a lot of people.
Yeah, I think that's really good about O week. Like, yeah, it was really, really good. Like you meet a lot of people. Like you kind of have to meet It's to the point where you like kind of have to meet people.
Yeah, and it's a point like socially draining, but that's the best way to get people to meet people.
To actually meet people.
Yeah.
Otherwise, like, one thing I was really surprised was that they didn't give us free time. To kind of like check around the college, but then I also I get why they did that.
Yeah.
Because otherwise you'll just go into your own groove.
Yeah, you go in your own room and just want to spend your time here not doing anything.
Yeah, exactly. So I 100% get why they didn't give us free time at all. All those people just being their small little groups, 2s or 3s, fucking walking around. And, like, no one's socializing. Yeah, I get 100% why they did that. So that statement, I think is very false.
Yep. Bro, every statement we have so far is false.
The only big difference is that Ormond Students Club is ridiculously cashed up. That is true.
Baby, Ormond has the largest student club in the Southern Hemisphere. In assets.
That is the only true comment that I've seen so far.
And I agree
They are cashed up.
They are cashed up.
I cannot lie, they are. Memberships was compulsory and cost many hundreds of dollars, and we still have to pay for event tickets.
Okay, you can't blame the event tickets. The event tickets are to cover all the event fees. They have seckies. They have drinks. Do you know how expensive drinks are outside? Yeah. We have $15 for unlimited drinks for the night, and they serve food as well. That's DJ, true. Live music. Like, come on.
Live music, but it's students. But like, still,
they are good though, Eddie.
They are good. They are good. It's like, I'm not gonna lie. Some of the music at like fucking smokers are literally better than the stuff at the clubs.
Way better. It's like, way better.
Okay, the vibes, the thing, it's so much better than going to clubs.
Bro, if I can pay $15 to experience that anywhere else, I would do that in a heartbeat.
Fuck yeah.
Unlimited drinks, food, and like you know that you're safe.
That shit, dog.
Bro, if you're on the verge of like blacking out, people will take care of you and will take you back to your room and will make sure you get there safely.
Exactly. But that aside, even the inherent benefits of living in a student residence, the catering, the location, that everyone knows everyone. Everyone knows everyone.
As if you don't know them on a personal level, but you're like, oh yeah, I've seen them around Ormond.
Yeah.
And if you see them on Unimore campus, you kind of wave at them and they'll wave back, type thing, you know what I mean? Yeah, you go to Ormond,
Oh, fuck
yeah. Oh, fuck yeah.
Well, I see at the dining hall.
Yeah, exactly.
The relentless social proximity that makes you feel like you have friends. Exists at many other places for cheaper. Even slightly further along College Crescent.
I guess we can just agree to disagree.
What do you think about that?
That's cap.
Cheaper? No. It says you can get like friends for cheaper further along the College Crescent. So other colleges, for example, like Newman, which is cheaper.
Probably. Yeah. But as the culture is good at Ormond though, if you have the opportunity to be a part of Ormond, please be a part of Ormond.
Yeah. Do you know
Hashtag ad.
Fuck yeah, Ormond. Like,
let's go.
Even if you like get into Trinity's fine as well.
Yeah.
Ormond's better, but Trinity's fine as well.
I would love to see someone vlog their whole life at Trinity though.
Yeah.
Please do. Please be my fellow influencer at Trinity.
Is there anyone at Ormond who is at least somewhat interesting and authentic?
I have met a bunch of people that fits that criteria.
Damn. I think so. Oh, he says, I think so. But do you need to spend a year at Ormond just to find people like that? No.
Bro, a year at Ormond, it's better for networking than you can spend anywhere else.
Yeah, I know, that's so true. That's
I'm telling you,
bro.
The future alumni of Ormond, you just hear them from the news. They'll either be an investment banker, mostly it's going to be into commerce, mostly lawyers, mostly successful people.
Bro, if you think about it, we've only been here for like 2 months. And how much
have our life changed?
Yeah.
It happens so fast, doesn't it?
Right, it has.
Like for you, it'll be so crazy because you just come out of Perth from high school after your schoolies.
Bro, I'm like, exactly. But I'm like, fuck, bro, I'm not going back to Perth.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
Bro. And it was, for me, it was after 2 years away from Australia, traveling, and now I'm back. So.
I'm back, baby.
I'm back, baby.
I'm back. Bro, so much has changed in 2 months.
I know.
And like, think about it, we have a whole entire year.
I know. How crazy is this going to get?
Even likelier to find such people there? Or does the Ormond brand, with its promise to spoon-feed your camaraderie and social prestige, look more attractive to the boring, the spoilt, and insecure? I think that's the $32,000 question. It's not 32,000, it's 40,000.
Okay, first of all, I don't know why people fixate on the price that much. If you work it out,
right, it's
with 3 meals a day, with 3 meals a day, it ends up being pretty similar. I mean, it's not okay. Yeah, considering the living space, maybe not. But
like
you can't put a price on networking with people.
I 100% think the 40 grand is worth it.
100%.
100% worth it. Because like my brother, he spends $400 a week on accommodation at his uni lodge.
Yep. Plus, how much do you spend on groceries and eating up?
I think it's $300 to $400 a week. Plus, he has to cook himself.
And plus transportation.
Plus, like, I literally spent like an afternoon with my brother, and it was like, he was playing basketball, he was done, it was like, I need to go make dinner. I'm like,
the fuck?
It's 8 o'clock, dog. Making dinner? He's like, yeah, I have to make dinner. And the food was just like,
meh.
It was meh, but like, it was obviously like decent.
The food here is almost great. Like, we have like bad food every now and then, but it's not even that bad. I would still eat it.
Exactly.
It was just like, because our expectation is set so high, that if we get average food, it's like, yeah, it's bad. But it's actually not bad. It's edible and it's good.
All the food is decent.
It's good. Food at Ormond College is healthy.
Yeah.
As in, it does not taste unhealthy. You know, sometimes when you go out to eat like fast food and shit, you feel like sluggish.
It's processed.
And you just feel like you just feel like you're in a food coma.
Yeah.
Does not happen in Ormond.
Like, exactly that. Like, all the Ormond food is actually like good.
Yeah, it's cooked healthy.
The only like baddish thing is that the dishes are kind of a bit dirty sometimes.
But because we clean them.
Exactly. It's because
we clean the dishes.
It's because we clean the dishes like dog shit. That's why everyone gets like dog shit dishes. Oh, alright, this one's a big one. It says, I went to Ormond and I 100% agree with what's being said here. Do you know what? I agree with what's being said, but just like, all the content they said is true, but they framed it in a way that...
They try to generalize your whole Ormond experience, which is definitely not true.
Yeah. Do you know, I could write a whole paragraph on the pool table. Come on.
There's no chalk, the tips are all broken, the belt has holes in them.
This is the worst fucking pool table I've ever had.
They just try and generalize everything, which is one thing that I hated about it. Like, your experience is going to differ so much. Like, coming from my experience, even my vlogs, it's mostly from a pick-em perspective.
Yeah.
But someone from Capcut would be different, because they have prees every single night.
Yeah. But no, like, they missed out on a lot of things. Like, the basketball court, for example, it's fucking expensive. Like, everywhere you go, you have to rent out a basketball court.
We have a basketball court and a tennis court, dog. Like, what?
Exactly. We have like a music place. You can play your piano. You can play fucking.
We have a studio room as well. Like, libraries with unlimited books.
The ACCA.
Yeah.
Like, come on, dog.
Bro, honestly, the ACCA and tutoring itself is probably worth like 10 grand, right? I'm not gonna
yeah, literally, you get that free tutoring.
We should actually work this out. We can work this out. How much is tutoring per hour? Like $50?
Per hour, I would say, considering their standards, you're teaching uni Melb students at least like $70.
Let's just
$70 is
$70, and you have 4 classes, so 4 courses, so that's $280 a week. Bro, you're only spending like 3 grand. So like a year, you're spending like 7.5 on just tutoring.
Just tutoring.
And you can save that by coming to Ormond College, baby.
Exactly. Okay, we'll go on average each meal.
It's like 15-20 easy.
No, way
nowadays.
more than that.
Yeah.
We'll say a solid $25.
Yeah.
I would say.
Lunch will be a solid 25. Dinner will be anywhere between 30 and 40.
Yeah, easily.
So that's like 60.
You have your dessert.
Yeah.
You have your fucking actual
free wine as well, baby.
That's on. We're not even counting formals.
Oh yeah.
We're not even counting formals.
Yeah, formals are proper meals. So let's buy our calculations.
Okay, low bowling and we're getting at 20.
20 for brekkie. How much for lunch?
Lunch, 25.
25, that's fair.
And dinner we'll give it 30.
30, okay, that's good.
That's low bowl.
So a day you're spending $75. In a week you're spending $525. In the whole time that we're on, we just count 32 weeks. That's like 16 grand, bro. Okay, let's not go 16. Let's just do 50. It can probably be more than that.
It's easily.
Plus the alcohol, plus the random things that you get. We'll just say 18, bro. 18 seems fair.
18 seems. Yeah,
so we have 18 for the food. We have 7.5 for tutoring. So we have 25. So the rest of the 15, it's just accommodation space, which is gonna work out to like what?
Do 15 grand divided by
32
and see how much that is a week.
$468.
That's basically what my brother's paying.
Plus, we're not even counting the other facilities that we have access to, like the gym.
We have access to the gym. We have access to fucking basketball courts. Then you have
tennis courts.
Then you got to add in the cost of
time. No, but for real though, Ormond, like opportunity costs and everything
included. It's way more than 40 grand.
It's way more than 40.
Way more than 40 grand.
Especially if you can get in. That's if you can get in.
But even like if you don't get in, Like Trinity is fine.
Trinity is fine.
UC's fine.
But I would say Trinity has a lot of older traditional values that like it's
Trinity,
not as progressive.
Trinity, you have formal 4 times a week. Fuck that, bro.
And it's not as progressive as what Ormond is. They don't like us. They don't like us. We just like to.
But Queen's on the other hand, fuck you.
What happens if they go?
Queen's is fine. Trinity is fine. UC's fine. Any other colleges?
Honestly, my list is Ormond, Trinity,
Yeah.
Queen's, and then UC.
Yeah, 100%.
If you guys love to party, UC is the place for you.
UC is the place.
But honestly, Ormond's hectic enough for me. It's the perfect medium.
Hectic, yeah.
It's the perfect
Ormond,
medium.
there's everything.
Yeah, there's
Alright,
everything.
Ormond, there's everything. If you want to party, you can party at Ormond. If you want to chill, you can chill.
I would tell you the schedule right now. Monday, EVs. Tuesday, wherever you want to go. Wednesdays, PAs. Thursday, Gurns or Yayas. Friday, wherever you want. Saturday, wherever you want.
Like, it's great.
Every day, there's a
Bro,
chance
you're getting out
to go
every
out.
single day.
And you will always find a group of people that want to go out on a specific day. For
Except
whatever reason.
for the holidays.
People are away on the holidays.
It does get a bit dead on the holidays, but
But it's only a
Similar.
week during mid-sem. So
it's only a
not
week.
bad. Yeah.
Like, that's a week for you to grind out. Do your
Yes,
shit, bro.
that's so true.
Lock in. Recharge your social battery.
And as soon as everyone's back, kick on, baby. Oh, you know one thing I do have to say about Ormond is you have to practice your fresher dance, baby.
At the start, I thought fresher dance is kind of weird, but like people would look like, for example, my brother was like, "There's a fucking fresher dance. What the fuck? You guys are cringy as fuck." I'm like, bro, once you get into it, it's
No, it's so. As soon as you play We
sick.
Fall in Love, we go on hand, baby. There's so many opportunities to upskill anything that you want. We have such like
exactly.
a wide
Then-
range of talents.
Then you have the Wade Institution,
Yeah,
which I
business
can't even put a
entrepreneur.
price on.
Yeah.
Like,
The amount of investors backing that is, whew. Bro. Everyone you meet is kind of like connected in some way to another, so they can literally be like, "Oh, are you trying to get into that? Or maybe I can
yeah,
help
exactly,
you out with that."
bro.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm lucky to be a part of Ormond's community, and don't take this for granted.
100%.
Exactly.
100%. It's great.